Hello, everybody. I'm Ken Levitsky, and welcome to Ken Likes Comics, a podcast that concentrates on the big stories and the big releases that are coming up and that I'm thoroughly excited about. Most episodes will be independent focused, but I may diverge from time to time to talk about the big two. Each episode will highlight a brand new topic, and today that topic is Radiant Black, the new Image ongoing series from writer Kyle Higgins, artist Marcelo Costa, letterer Becca Carey, and editor-designer Michael Busiddle. I am probably butchering your name, Michael, so I apologize. Marketing the fans of Invincible Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the synopsis for Radiant Black's first issue is as follows. Nathan Burnett has just turned 30, and things aren't great. He's working and failing at 2 jobs. His credit card debt is piling up, and his only move is moving back home with his parents. But when Nathan discovers and unlocks the ethereal cosmic radiant, he's given the power to radically change his fortunes. There's just one problem. The powers don't belong to him, and the cosmic beings who created them want them back by any means necessary. I can't even begin to tell you how hype I am for this new superhero title. Not only has Costa designed one super cool costume for Nathan, but I'm also getting some awesome Darkhawk Invincible vibes from the story. It doesn't really help either that it's being reported that Radiant Black will officially kick off a connected Image superhero universe. So how cool is that? How cool is that? Just imagine like 3-4 years from now, you got Spawn and Savage Dragon and everybody just running around, hanging out, playing around with Radiant Black. Oh yeah, I'm down with it. In fact, I'm so excited. I actually went ahead and I created a fan page on Facebook for fellow Radiant Black fans to hang out at. I'll talk more about that at the end of the episode in a few moments. Anyone that knows me knows that Invincible is my favorite superhero comic book of all time. So the fact that this is being pitched to Invincible fans is enough to thrill me. And speaking of Invincible, let's look at some of the praise for Radiant Black from other creators in the industry, starting with Invincible's very own Robert Kirkman. Radiant Black is the perfect superhero comic for anyone missing Invincible, or anyone who hated Invincible, or anyone who never read Invincible. It's just the perfect superhero comic for anyone, especially anyone who enjoys the newness of an original superhero comic not bogged down by decades of continuity. Fall in love with superheroes again. Read Radiant Black. Great praise there from Kirkman. And there is so much great praise on the website. Just quickly mention that this website's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous website. It's nice and clean, sleek, easy to navigate. Just a beautiful site. And they actually have a whole section on the site just called praise. And you'll just see a whole bunch of different creators here dropping praise for the book. I'll read a few of my favorites right now on top of Robert Kirkman's there. Next one is from Scott Snyder. He's the writer of Undiscovered Country, Justice League, Witches, and pretty much any DC comic from the last decade. Radiant Black is too much fun. Classic superhero greatness remade brightly and brilliantly for a new generation. Next up is James Tynion IV, who is currently writing Batman, as well as the Department of Truth for Image and Boom Studios' Something is Killing the Children, a.k.a. the biggest comic book since The Walking Dead. Radiant Black is the most fun I've had reading a new superhero comic in years. It's the sort of book I've been dying to have on my pull list again, and I cannot agree with you more, James. I've been dying to have a book like this on my pull list again. I can't wait. I can't wait to dig into it this week. And lastly, I mean, there's well over a dozen different creators here dropping praise. I'm going to end it off with Jeff Parker, who is a very talented creator. They have him listed here as Aquaman, the writer of Aquaman and James Bond Origin. He says, from the relatable cast to the appealing art, everything about this story feels like the fresh start we've needed. Radiant Black is the exact right heroic adventure for this moment. And that's just a few samples of the impressive praise rolling in for Radiant Black. To read more, or to check out the impressive, extensive series of covers for the first 3 issues of the series, including some very cool retailer exclusives from places like Out of the Vault, Things from Another World, Comic Kingdom of Canada, and Stadium Comics, just to name a few, visit the official website at radiant.black. That's it. No www, no .com, just radiant.black. Go check out that gorgeous website. Yeah, it's nice. I'd also recommend following Radiant Black on social media at its official Twitter and Instagram pages at RadiantBLK. On top of that, if you haven't signed up for Kyle Higgins' newsletter, Black Market News, you are missing out big time. During the first issue of the newsletter, Kyle released exclusive foil variants that were limited to only 50 and 100 copies each. Both are now sold out. Gorgeous looking exclusives. I'm giving you the heads up right now because the second issue of the newsletter hits this Wednesday. So you want to sign up before that second issue. I don't know if he's going to have exclusives again, but if he does, you're not going to want to miss them. So sign up and follow Black Market News at kyledhiggins.substack.com. And in addition to all of that, there's even a monthly stream that'll be hitting Twitch called Radiant Radio, beginning this Friday, February 12th at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The stream will dive into the Radiant Black universe with Kyle Higgins, editor Michael Busiddle, probably butchered it again, and host Megan Camarina, aka Strawberry17. You'll be able to catch that at twitch.tv/strawberry17plays. Burry, Burry, not berry, not a strawberry, a strawberry. All right. Finally, as for that Facebook fan page that I was talking about, you can find it at facebook.com/groups/Radiant Black. It's a private group, so ask to join and I'll bring you in for some fun. I would do my best to keep up with all the Radiant Black information and news and posting it on the group page there, so when more people pile in, they'll be hit with all of that updated information. Ask to join. Come find it. I'll bring you on in. There's going to be a whole bunch of information there about the comics, exclusives, all the different variant covers, theme songs. This comic has got it going on, let me tell you. All right, everyone, that is all for today. Thanks so much for tuning in for the 4th episode of Ken Likes Comics. And make sure to pick out the first issue of Radiant Black this Wednesday at your local comic book store or online through Comixology and Kindle. This podcast is not set to any type of schedule, but you can keep track of new episodes and all of the other great Geek Pants content on our social media pages at Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, as well as through geekpantsmedia.com. If you're an independent comic book creator and you'd like to have your book mentioned on this show, please email us at geekpantsmedia@gmail.com with Ken Likes Comics in the subject line. That goes for all individuals running campaigns through crowdfunding sites too. If you're kicking off a comic book project, let us know and we'll give your book a shout out on an upcoming show. Okay, one last thing before I sign off. I want to give a special thank you to my brother James. He's probably my greatest fan and easily in the top 3 of people that believe in my stuff the most. And he's been telling me forever now to get back to Ken Likes Comics. When I wouldn't stop talking about Radiant Black throughout the last couple weeks, he recommended that be my return topic. So here it is. Thanks, bro. Okay, everyone. Until next time, I'll see you in the funny pages.